Right, let's try that. Let's see if that works. I'm hoping it does. Afternoon, well, evening. Still trying to get my audio right. So, gaming, if you missed anything, I am trying to upload these to YouTube as well now. And Enzo's in as well. Right. I don't know how loud this is going to be. So it's how to play it by ear. Right, let's drop that down. Hopefully, put Y on, and hopefully this doesn't mess up. Right, we really need to get this tractor washed. So, yeah, Enzo, I've come off Ellengrat for a minute. I am up to don't look at the years. So 10 hours in. Yeah, I've been working all day today, been out since 7. And my missus basically told me, oh well, sent me a text going she's running late, so I can stream for an hour or two tonight before she gets back. Enzo, I'm up on Ellengrat. Just doing something a little bit different. I don't like greenhouses gaming, but I'm thinking about putting greenhouses on here. Just depending on how it goes, because we... Hang on, how are we on 21.5 grand? Did I not... Hang on. Did I not take that out? Did I completely forget to do that? That's better. This is a good question, Enzo. Let me jump out. This is a Belarus, I do believe. Yeah, it's a Belarus MTZ. Only cost me £8,000. So you know kind of what VF is doing on YouTube. I'm going... Enzo, we haven't got the money. So this is literally no loans, no leasing. As minimal as no loans, no nothing. So no leasing and no loans. We're on hard mode. If you're around on Sunday, or was it Saturday afternoon or Sunday I started this? Well, was it Sunday? Sunday I kind of... You edited a massive for me. Why? I will edit. Nope. Nope. I don't actually know, to be honest with you. The tractors I'm looking at, that I'm not going to use because that's a reskin. The 6330 I quite like. And the Landini 1500. And possibly that reskin. I know, but on this series, that's interesting. It won't be Enzo. Right, we're going to have to, yeah, that's kind of interesting how it's pulling out there. Okay, so that's pulling straight, but we're going to have to sort that out. At the moment, brand's not matter to me. It's more about budget and cost. So how I got this far was cut some trees down, brought a chicken pen, and prayed for eggs. Is basically where we're at. So if you've missed the first 10 hours and you're bored, it'll be on my YouTube. But yeah. It's going well. I kind of messed up the first harvest. If I'm going to be completely honest with you. I kind of messed up the first harvest. So the first job is when we make some profit, we need to get a pressure washer on this farm ASAP. But that is like... I can't be bothered to convert a mod from 19 if I'm honest. So with a meter plough, this will take a little bit, but yeah. I'm also thinking we might need one more field. I might have a look at making this a fraction bit wider. There is a road under here somewhere. I don't really want to run down, but I don't know where it is. You can see the track there. It's interesting how sometimes it pulls at 3. There you go, see? It just depends on where it is on the course. Gaming, how's your day been, by the way, mate? And Enzo, how's your day been? It's the problem with it not being a reversible plough. So this is, if we had a reversible plough, I wouldn't need to, I'd just keep going down the same runs. So I want to get, it's interesting how we're not pulling stones up on here. That's interesting how I'm not pulling stones up. I think I've got stone still turned on. Yeah, got them on. So we should have them, but they're not on here. That's interesting. I would do this in first person, but you can't see out the front of the tractor because it needs a wash. We're already up to these 3 hours on here already. Which is crazy. Enzo, how's your girl situation at the moment? I'm not quite pulling as far over on this one, but it's fine. So yeah, with the weed problem, I think it will be... Will I get a 3 meter plow? Because I don't think I've got the cultivator mod on here yet. Yes, I have. Okay. 3,000 for a basic culti. Even at 5 meters is not bad. So yeah, so we have got them. The problem is weeders are very expensive. Oh no, 9 grand for the cheapest weeder. So we're looking at about 18. Give or take about 18. So that's 18. How much is... The problem is they then jump up in price. How many horses are we running? 80. So yeah. So it's going to be tough. I've just noticed we might need to refuel our tractor soon. I've just seen that. Right, how's chicken doing? Chicken. Could be worse. So what I'm going to do on here, I'm going to plant till I run out of seed and then hope for the best. So it might sound like a strange tactic, but... Right, the music stopped. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on 1 second. There you go. So yeah, if we look on the map, we're kind of halfway through. So if sort of say the original field is kind of there-ish. So call that, say that does 5, 10, 15. I'm thinking of putting one in here. Put a square one in here. Between sort of that point. Boom, boom, boom. Might have a look at extending that border out as well in a bit. But that won't be done just yet. I'll probably do what I did again on that top field. Put a square border in. So I think 3 metre equipment is the ideal size on here. We can't get the cultivator without the weeder. I also want to get a line production facility going on here as well. But if we haven't got stones on this top field, then yeah, it's not worth it. We'll be just buy our own lime. As I said in the beginning, I'm not planning to do grass on here at the moment. I'll only do, I'm thinking of doing, if we go down the road of animals, it'll be whole WCS for the animals. So yeah, we'll need the money for WCS. So it'll be a long, so the main priority is chickens, then cows. But the cows are a long, long, long way off in the future. A long way. When we start to have 10, 15 fields, then I'll look at employing workers and getting a proper city set up in one of the lands. So to have workers, we need to actually have somewhere for them to sleep. Actual buildings. So I might end up building a mini little city in here somewhere. To make it a bit more realistic. So I will be looking at realism mods for here as well. So, Beware of Straw. I'm going to have to go through and put the realism mods on. So it would kind of be like a realism experiment as well. So that's kind of why I'm running manual attach and stuff like that. But yeah, considering we only started with enough money for one piece of land and that's it, we had to actually get a loan for a chainsaw, which is quite funny. So I forgot, if you remember, I forgot to buy the chainsaw. So on 19, I'd done everything as grass. And then we just sold silage. And actually we had quite a good setup for the silage on here. And then we started to get into arable towards the end of the series just before 22 came out. And I kind of dropped it in favour of doing live streams. So we've got a lot of clearing up to do on this field. Right.
Some change just to call you mine.
Might stay in first person because I might actually miss less the next one. Right, I'm just going to do some clearing up quickly. Yeah, we've got probably 2-3 more runs. I reckon we've got probably 2 more runs. So the first thing we'll buy is a pressure washer. I don't know how we'll do with the eggs this year. I got a feeling we're just going to keep them till next. It's interesting now we've started got some stones on that inner edge. Yeah, so we've got tons on there. None on that back bit. $95 and $85, so we need a 100 horsepower tractor ideally. Right. We're making progress. I'm not going to do the same mistake I did on this field as that one. Right. I have to fix that. I knew that would happen. It's on a slight hill as well, which doesn't help. It's interesting how there's some stones turned up on this border. That's quite interesting, actually. So by painting this floor, I remove stones. Okay. There's a way to prove it. So I don't know if after the first harvest they'll come back. I'm not sure. If I'm going to be completely honest. That's that big field complete. We'll see how it goes. We can always extend the field out downwards later on. Got a couple of bits down here to do. A couple of runs. That's funny, that missed that completely. It's quite funny, actually. Yeah, the other problem, this tractor doesn't have gears, which it should do. So it's kind of an incorrect mod. So the mod's not that accurate, believe, been converted, but it'll do for what I need. It's got an engine sound and it runs. If you're after a realistic tractor, this ain't it. But it'll get you over what you need. Now, I will be interested in to seeing where the path goes. You should be able to see it on landscape mode. But we might have to wait for the grass to die in the winter, which it won't do on it. Right. Yeah, because you can just about see it going through there. You can just about see. Just about see it. So when we have some money, I will be painting that in. So this shouldn't take too long. 40 minutes to do the main field. What I'm actually going to do on this, as we get to this headland here, turn behind us. As soon as we get back there, we're going to up it. Make this a little bit more realistic. Right, wrong button. Then turn. Haven't quite got enough turning room. So yeah, we will need to adjust that later on, but it's fine. We can deal with that. But yeah, that's my theory with the stones. Told you this hill was smaller than that one. Might need to put a couple more bits of headland into that one at some point. Nice to have a smaller field as well. Sugarcane might not be a bad one to get into on here as well. Like, what I mean is actually get the full equipment. There you go. It's now at least done correct. Just noticed the music stopped again. I'll fire that back up in a minute. Really nearly out of fuel, so as soon as we finish this field, we really need to go and get some diesel. That says 3.6, we need to stop. Because then that'd be up to a point. I reckon we got enough just for a little bit more. It all just depends. I mean, this should be a turnable plough. In theory, with the top mud guards as well, but it's not. Find it quicker doing this, actually. Just reverse it. It's much easier. There you go. And I feel you should just be able to sail straight down the inside there. There you go. Bringing that up roughly square. I'm actually going to try and plough this differently on the next few runs. That was close. Try and shove that on the inside nose, right about there. And just try and keep that. As straight on the money as possible. Might be a gap here left. Yeah. See how it drops? It's just where the land positioning drops down. Yeah, we are nearly out of fuel. So, try and get as much of this done as possible. But I'm probably going to take it back to the top. Take it for a run. Yeah, so we could put a little one in there, or we could do the big hill. Now, I am thinking the big hill, but it could be a bit of a pain. So, yeah. I might leave that as what we've got. This area down here I want to keep sheds and stuff. If we're going to buy anything, we'll buy out this way. We'll buy that, which is quite big and flat. So I want to buy that next. Or even that behind the, or even that to my left. That to my left's not bad. You just got to find where the path is, that's the issue. It's all kind of overgrown. So you're coming in here, you can see it. I don't know if that shows you where it is. Not really, you can't really see it. So that's the other thing. You can't really see it. So if you mow, you can roughly find it. So on my original plan that I had, I put a yard in over the back. I want to see how bad this deforestation looks as we're coming up to the back. So I've taken a lot of trees out the top end here. It's a little bit bare on that hill. So I think the first thing we're going to do is when we've got profit is we're going to plant fully grown trees back in there. Close to what we took down. Because that's why I've left the stumps in. So I've taken quite a lot out of that hillside. That hillside isn't as bare as it used to be. Right. I'm thinking about getting a pickup or some kind of movability thing. So, yeah. The next major thing is I want a truck. That's my next investment on here. Will be a truck or something. Because we've got the John Deere Gator pack, which is quite good because they've got different things on the Gators. So actually getting the Gator with a fert spreader on it may not actually be that worse an idea. Depending, we'll have a look at it before we start ploughing again. We'll have a look. I'm going to run for another hour just so you guys know if anyone's in here. So I'll do one more hour. See what we can get done in the next hour. I don't know if I want to plough on that hill. I'm not sure yet. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But yeah. See, I want to leave the forest areas in. I don't plan to take them out. I only plan to take loose trees out. See, I might plough this in a minute. Just put something in there. Now, I will want to make an entrance through the back here. That's something I do want to do. Is make an entrance through here. So I will want to take out a few of these trees there to make an entrance. I'm thinking of definitely putting a field in down the bottom here. Just want to avoid wherever the path is. I can't quite see at the moment. Oh, there it is. If you move to here, painting. that's ish kind of where it is. We do that. Yeah. Slightly out. But that's kind of roughly where it is. Yeah. It's kind of roughly where it is. So we could expand this field down. I might actually do that. Square this down a little bit more. Take that tree out. And just square it. So I want to try and keep these fields square. If I can. Or even leave them kind of this width. Works. Don't make them any wider. Just do something else. I don't quite know what I want to do. I've got an idea. I'm going to try in a minute. If it doesn't work, I'm going to delete and start again. Not delete, but yeah, not do it. I want to see if I can work out where the edge of that crack is. The kind of equipment we've got, I don't want any fields bigger than this. I could actually go up a bit more into that wood. I might have a look at doing that, but I'm thinking about headers and stuff like that getting caught. So, yeah. I'm thinking of going, I said, I want to go full forestry on here as well. But the first thing before I do forestry, I want a planter. So every tree we take out, we need to plant one in return. Something I've never done. I just want to have a look at something. Pallets. And then you've got... Might be an option, a popular field. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I am literally thinking of everything on there. I got a big... This is kind of my more enjoyment than Ellen Grat, if I'm honest with you guys. This is more me. To be honest, if my plan goes how I want it to go, it shouldn't take us too long to expand on here. I'm not going to modify any prices. I may not do greenhouses just yet. Right, I'm going to have to come back to that. Yeah, that edge is missed. So, as long as I don't miss too many of them. As soon as we got the money, it'll be a tractor with GPS. As soon as we got money. So I think our upgrade equipment will be... Everything's going to be 3 meters. Just make life a little bit easier. 3 meter equipment. Yeah. So we could do with a 150 horse tractor. So what we got under the tractors for 150 horses? What was that one? That's the Landini. Because that's kind of where my next mission will be. And it'd be the 190 variant. Landini 19500. That's the next tractor I want. With the full proper front loader on it. That's kind of the thing I'm looking at. So as soon as that comes up in the sale market, that's what I'm going to buy. So I would say we always want... So I reckon it'd be 2 seasons to get anywhere. I've messed up, if I'm completely honest with you. I've messed up with the chicks again. I keep messing up, but it's fine. We'll get there. It's just going to take some time. There was... I don't know if I've still got it on here. Thought I had it on here. Yeah. It's that. Nope. Nope. I thought it was that. I did have a mod on here. That I can't find. But yeah, our first priority. So tractors need to be up. So tractors need to be upgraded before equipment. I am going to install a mod in a minute. I've forgotten to add. So there's one bit of a... So the plan is, as soon as we can afford it, there's 2 bits of equipment we need to buy. So the next 2 major bits of equipment we need to invest in... well, 3 things. Another chicken pen, fertilizer spreader. So chicken pen, fertilizer spreader, chicken pen. Chicken transport trailer. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the chickens around. So when they're about to pop, we take them out, put them in another one, put them back. So you lose eggs, otherwise. So you don't lose eggs. Because otherwise you excellently to lose eggs. Right, we're getting there. But I definitely think next game, yeah, I think upgrading, just having a 3-metre cultivator, I think, is the priority for next year. Hopefully we'll have enough money for the cultivator and weeder. It's kind of what I'm hoping. Because it'd be, yeah, I don't mind playing with a meter, but it gets a bit annoying after a while. I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. Even a 2-metre plough. There's not this. There's an actual proper decent mod. Decent. This is what I'm saying. But again, it's horsepower requirement. 120 horses. But see nothing wrong with that mod at all. Concha servo. That takes 100 horses. That's got a few interesting issues, but yeah. That I'm not worried about. So it'll probably be that one. Or that one. And then as time goes on, you can upgrade. You got the converter, the 6-metre plough that takes 360 horses with the packer mat on it. 6-metre plough. That would be ideal on here, 6-metre plough. But again, you need a 300 horse tractor. So I think that'd be an investment. 100. The thing is, we need 100 grand for it, and I know which tractor I'd go for. Fent 9. Fent 9 or a Massey 8, but that's when we're in the market for them. We won't be in for a while. My plan at the moment is just try and make 30,000 litres of seed. It's not seed. 30,000 litres of dewberry. I will want to do potatoes, but again, I want to do a proper... I don't want to do anything half-hearted on this map. Right, we could extend that all the way down to that path, to be honest with you. Mate, it's a little bit wider. I'm not sure if I want to. Is that just messed up? Yeah. It's not going to take too long to seed it. That's the thing. We could add a few more in. So right, let's save it and see if we can add a few more bits and pieces in then, shall we? So let's make... So, width-wise, they're about the same. See, you've got the path running there, you see. So that one there, you could square it a bit. That one there, you could bring out quite a lot. So... add an extra 6 metres onto it is what I'm reckoning. An extra 6 metres. you go. And then there's your rough path added in. It's close. It's not that far off from being accurate. Is that the one I threw away earlier? Was that? Yeah, it is. I make about £400 out of these. So, go first person and work out where we're going to drop the hammer. And do this in reverse. Out there, I would say. So, there you go. See, it's now bringing stones up. So that's 1 metre. So we need 6 passes ideally. So we're actually going to do this first person, I think. Be easier. Two. Right. Yo, Raw, sorry, I didn't even see you in. Sorry, I was, yeah, on the way. No, so what I've done, I've got a theory. So, gives out, I've just, that I did not want to do. So what I've done to start with, how I've done these, is all on YouTube if you get bored. So I went in, done my calculation with these. And roughly mapped the field out doing that. So it's roughly 6 by 3 to match a rough variant of this. But when you paint and then you plough, because this has been done with no this I'm doing here, I haven't squared off. And we're getting stones. So if you texture, then plough, you don't get stones. So that's why majority of that field hasn't got stones. Yeah, I'm not bad. I finished work. My missus is busy till 7. She said get out of her hair for an hour or two, so I went and streamed. Basically, how that works out. I kind of went through yesterday morning, done a mod test, and actually there are a couple of errors with these 2 bits of equipment, but nothing game breaking. And I'm just running on my own. I've kind of forgotten what I was doing. Yeah and no, we had the TLX. Came out. Wasn't a bad mod drop. I've seen worse mod drops. So I've tweaked the sound, so I've dropped... Actually, I'm putting some music back on. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just throw some random rubbish on. Right, let me just throw something random on. So it might be you, because, yeah, after the stream, I'll listen back and see. So at the moment, on my mixer volume, it might need to be dropped by half a decibel. I dropped the game volume yesterday because it was screaming at me. So what I'll do is when I finish, I'll listen back and then tweak it again. I'm doing this is a meter plow that I'm doing with at the minute, which is fun. That's not bad for. It's a straight. It's not perfect. Not by a long shot. So yeah, I kind of made a mistake. So I had that one field. Before I extended it, we made 3,500 litres of sorghum off it. So I kind of made a little bit of a mistake with the chickens already. So I'm not expecting massive improvements on here. Thing is, when I get established, I'll be doing alright. It's just getting established is kind of the issue. How's your day been, Raw, anyway? That's good. Right, I reckon 1 or 2 more passes. And then we'll sort the headlands out. Which is going to be fun. Right, we'll see how that looks on the screen in a minute. See if that is roughly... Now for the difficult part. Getting this headland nailed. Just about. So that's added in 3 meters. I think. Could do with another 3 runs, really, I reckon, but we'll see. Right, that bottom end might have messed up a little bit. See how bad it is on the square map. That's not bad. That's kind of respectable. Adds a little bit more. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right. What can we do about this down here? That's the question I want to be asking. Do we leave that and see if we get enough grain off them too? I'm not sure. Or do we try and square it off here? You know what? Let's square it off here. Let's put one in. Right, I want to make sure I am bang on the money. That'll do. Make sure that does not deviate. Yeah, see, I'm doing this by eye. So my brain's... That's an interesting argument. I've been doing this ploughing all wrong. We want to make sure the wheel is on the outside trace. Interesting. I've been ploughing this all wrong. So we'll go to that. Put 3 headlands in across the back. We could put a square in at the top here, but I'm not too worried about that. So I'm actually going to try and plough this field different to the others. Right, if we got a landscaping tool to work out roughly what we're doing here. And that's a negative. Right. So you've roughly got 1, 2, 3... 3 and a bit. So we've got 3 that way. And then you're going to have 1, 2, 3. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3. I've missed that. 1. Let's try something. I'm about to try something. That's better. Right, painting, boom. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to basically square to that rock. Now, I want to just check something, because if I've got my calculations right, I've been ploughing this all wrong. And technically, that I think's working a bit better. Yeah. So we want to make sure that that is like that. Okay, we've been ploughing this all wrong. Which is quite comical, actually. I expected it would jump a little bit. I'm creating a new field but using maths and calculations. This is how you create a field with no GPS, no course play, just eyeballing it dead straight. So I'm probably gonna, I'm thinking putting about 4 of these in. Start about there. One more across here and that'll do, and then we'll start putting the down run in and work out where the down run's going. That'll do. One more. And that for a straight line ain't bad. Slightly out. So I'm going to have to recorrect that positioning. Yeah. That's kind of gone sideways, but at least it's not that bad. Yeah, we'll come back and fix that in a minute. Because I didn't texture this, this is why we've got the stones on here. Basically. Right, that's the top headland sort of done. Now we can try and work out how we go about going down that backside. I don't know yet. So we got to somehow work out a straight 90 degree that way. So we want to roll that about 180. It's about there somewhere. And we just want to roll that straight. Is that 180, give or take? Yeah. Now we want to stop before we get this rock. So I'm thinking about there. And just come up and tidy this back edge up again. Put another run in on this inside. There you go. Might have a little bit of tidying up to do on that corner. But overall, that should be fine. Now, we are ploughing the wrong way, coming down this side, but it should be okay. It's not that big a deal. The more bigger issue is coming across. Making sure we nail that. Coming across. So we want to be, give or take, about there somewhere. Right, I can't see if I'm 90 degrees. That's the other problem. 90.4, that'll do. Right, that's kind of messed that corner up a little bit, but we should be good to roll there. Drop it back down a little bit. Right. And then somehow we meet back up down there. We have dropped off the scale slightly. And then that's not a bad field size then. And then that's another field then created. Might have to do a bit of touching up on that corner. We're going to have to put another one in on that side, so we're going to have to go that way a little bit more. We just want to try and meet this back up. Yeah, that ain't bad. Then we need to just do what we did down the other side, put some headlands in. I might end up going one more that side. Just because of where we clipped. Right, and then I'm just going to touch this edge up. That's kind of like messed up. So, landscaping, painting, that. Now, if we get this right, shouldn't be that difficult to get this correct, as long as I can get the position I want in. Which I can't. So we're going to have to take that corner back out. So we'll have to do that corner again. There you go. So that corner's going to have to be done again. There you go. Slightly out, but I think that should be okay. We can correct that at some point. There you go. So that's the outer extremity of the boundary line we're going to work towards. And then the plan now is to somehow try and put... There you go. Now we've squared it 90. Now we just want to put 4 of these across. And then we can start looking at the up-down runs. 2 more across. Then we can start the up-down runs. Actually, to be honest with you, this ain't going to take too long. I kind of keep following the same path. So that should be... Okay. No. That was lucky. Just stopped in time. So, see how big that... See, that's not that bad a size field. You could put square a bit, you could do a bit better on it. But overall, that's not actually that bad. Now, GPS would be nice on here because it would be quick, but yeah. As long as I run that in that rough direction, we should be good. Right. I'm giving it 3 minutes on calling that. I might call it. Actually, I'm going to call it now. Thank you for watching. I'll see everyone again very soon.